Hello and welcome, I'm Andrew Voss. We're coming to you from Combank Stadium as we welcome you to tonight's clash between the Dolphins and the Rabbitohs. And I'm joined in the commentary box by the one and only Cameron Smith. Well, Cameron, if these two sides produce their best, we are in for quite a match.
Thanks, Fossey. The Rabbitohs will be under the pump in this and are no doubt expecting a very tough match against their more fancied opponents. I'm sure the coach has a game plan to upset the favourites, but their players are going to have to be very disciplined with the football if they want to have any chance of winning this. I'm afraid they are simply going to be outclassed here.
So it's an opening round clash. Let's get underway. The crowd is ready for this one. It could be a fiery opening to this one. We're all ready. Play begins, the kickoff. We're underway. Tabuai takes it on the full. Swamping tackle. Tackle one completed. Passes. Confronted by the defence. The defence stuffs out the chance of an offload. That's the second. Farnworth.
Nice pass.
The Dolphins unable to break through.
Beautiful.
Tupou.
Well done.
And the tackle is made. And he's stopped in that one. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeves here. Has a look and flicks it inside. Blocked by the defence. He's got momentum. Wrapped up. They haven't been able to make much ground here. Cutout ball. O'Sullivan. Hunts. Munro. There to field the kick. Plath puts him away.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Feeds the short ball. A heavy tackle. Sucked in the defenders and still offloaded. Moali bursts through the line. He surges forward. Two defenders put an end to his run.
Some enterprising play.
Humphreys.
Great pass.
Tackling in numbers here. They just keep on coming here. Hubner. A good chase will be rewarded. Plays the ball 20 metres out, maintaining their advantage in attack. Running along. Picked off by the defence. The Rabbitohs are looking dangerous here. We'll test them out with this grubber kick. Blocked by the tackle. Rounded up by the defence.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Wrapped up, no way through.
Chasing together. That's what we like to see.
Vinny Fuiaki. They pick him up like they're throwing out the trash.
A line of defence on that chase. Well done.
Feeds it on. Two in the tackle, and they get him to ground. On tackle 4. Tabuai. The Dolphins throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through.
The defence is struggling here.
Tries his luck with a kick. That's good positional play to take the kick. Pushing him towards the touchline. Two in the tackle does the job.
A solid chase there.
Quick with the pass. Shovels it on. And he'll be forced to play it. Plays it. Turns it inside. Moves it on. He's caught by the defence. And the attack just keeps on coming. One-handed offload. They force him back. And they seize him. On play number 4. Tries a back pass inside. Humphreys. Contained by the defence. They continue to roll forward. Passes short. Walker. Gray. Kicks low with a grubber. That ball is over the touchline. And back we come to the 20 for the restart.
The crowd senses the big opportunity at hand. The excitement is rising.
And taken by the defence. Katoa. Crash tackle. Defence has prevented an offload.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
Passes inside. Fends off the defence. Grab there. And he's finally tackled. There's the second. Slips in the short one. Avarillo. That is a classic ankle tap. The Dolphins not able to break through the strong defence. That's the third. Plath surges forward in the tackle. Held call by the ref. We reach play number 4. Katoa. The opportunity to score is still on. This is just outstanding defence here. Here's the bomb. Claims the high ball. Beats a tackle. Grab there. And his run has ended. That's the first of 6. Delivering the short ball. Met front on. And that's the second. Works it on. Humphreys. My word, that's a good tackle.
Absolutely no way through there.
Lays it off. Tries the inside pass. Met by a wall of defence.
The defence is struggling to hold them here.
Walker. Kepi. Hits it up. Has a go with the defence. And down he goes. This is a relentless attack. Confronted by a strong tackle. And not able to offload as they come in over the top. 6 tackles completed, and they have to hand it over. Asako with momentum. He's shut down there by the defence.
Takes the safe option.
Kafusi. Grabbed by the defence. At dummy half, with a little bullet pass. Finds support. A textbook tackle. Brought to ground close to the sideline.
Absolutely blistering. The pace is so frantic.
Offloads the ball. They've got the numbers. Blocked by the defence. No way through. Still a couple of tackles left here. Fini Fuiaki. Saifiti powers forward. Nice defence there. 5th tackle now. Play the ball now. O'Sullivan gets a kick in. Tass able to take that catch. Confronted by the defence. Front on defence. That's the first. Plays the ball. Gray. He's got momentum. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle. On tackle 2. Snappy pass. Gives it on. Absolutely smashed by the defence. Flicks the ball inside. He's tackled. Referee calls help. The Rabbitohs attacking strongly. Gets his hands free and offloads. Graham makes the tackle. Held as the call from the referee. They've got the momentum in attack. Quick to get to the loose ball. He's tackled. Mamazelis driving forward. He was just about through. They managed to survive. The Dolphins can consider themselves fortunate there. Thrown to ground.
The safer option taken there.
Gets to dummy half. Hit hard. Ball and all tackle. Comes up with a play the ball. Fini Fuiaki. He's tackled. He surges forward. Captured by the defence.
Looking sharp in attack.
Rushes into dummy half. Pushing the defence away.
He's proving elusive.
And almost beats the defence. With a ball but not really making any ground. That's a clever pass. Blocked by the tackle. Dragged down. Shut down. That's good defence there. Good vision. Passes long. He punts it. Tass marks the ball. Mesmerises the defence with a step. Is tackled after making good metres. That's one. Humphreys. Big numbers in defence. On tackle number 2. This time it's a short pass. Kaloa Matangi shakes him up. Crashes to the ground. He's halfway through this set. Humphreys. Commands plenty of respect from two defenders there. It's wave after wave of attack. Defence comes over the top.
Bang! What a tackle.
Cutting at his teammates. Hunts it. They scramble to get possession. They're in hot pursuit.
Like a thief in the night.
Scampering away.
He just keeps going and going and going.
That is a try, my friend.
Defence is about commitment, trusting your teammate next to you, and finally, the execution. I saw none of that in that play. Folks, you won't see an easier try scored than this.
Now we focus on the conversion to cup. That kick right on line. 2 points. The Dolphins lead by 6. Goes long. O'Sullivan with a good catch. Classic tackle. He's wound up on this run.
Coach will be happy with that chase.
Fido. He's almost made his way through. That's 2. Trying to break up the defence. The short pass. Halted by the defence.
Beautiful.
Passes. Katoa looks and turns the ball inside. The Dolphins unable to break through. Gets the ball. Oh, good ball. Asako. Nice. Good tackle. Wrapped up close to the sideline. Great vision. Passes long. Puts boot to ball. Gray collects it on the full. They drive him back. Katoa puts him away.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Kaloamatangi. Sullivan. A good two-man tackle there. Keeps testing the defence with a short pass. And he's stopped in that one. That's 3. Walker.
Well done.
Munro. Weaves his way. Almost through. Brought down almost right on the touchline. 4. A snappy pass. Sullivan. Swamping tackle. 5 tackles. Has a look and passes long. Kicks. Good positional play. He's there for the kick. Referee shouting hell.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Caught there. Slips the pass. Cutting it up to the defence. That's a good ball and all tackle. Second tackle there. Has a look and flicks it inside. It up, hard and straight. Wrapped up, no way through. Sends it back inside. Grab there. Picked off by the defence. Unable to break through. O'Sullivan bamboozles the defence with a step. And there's another. The Dolphins have had the try awarded, and that'll put more points on the board. Fido got in good position, timed their run, and reaps the reward for a good piece of play. Opportunity to add the extras.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
That's a good kick.
It's funny what momentum can do in rugby league, especially when you've got a crowd like this urging you on.
The Dolphins lead by 12. He really drives this kickoff. Katoa under it. Brings it up. A battering tackle. He's got momentum. And he'll be forced to play it. Plays it. Shovels it wide. Passes inside. Shovels it on. Tabuai Fido driving forward. The Dolphins throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. And now that is the third tackle. Plays it on the halfway. Gilbert.
Nice pass.
Grab there. The Dolphins not able to break through the strong defence.
The defence is struggling here.
Cut out ball. Gilbert. He's launched the high kick. Great work under the high ball. He's taken there in that tackle. Strong defence here. So, some great defensive work and they get the ball. They're not out of the woods yet though. They'll need a strong set to get the ball out of their own half. Just manages to keep it in touch. That's the first of 6. The defence snuffs out the chance of an offload.
A line of defence on that chase. Well done.
And the tackle is made. He surges forward. Eventually taken to ground. 3 is the call. Delivering the short ball. Kaloa Matangi.
Great pass.
Mid front on.
How long before they crack?
Moves it on. Walker works it on. He has just lost control of the ball.
Oh, terrible mistake.
Finds support inside. Plath gobbles him up. Wonderful tackle. And there is the second tackle. Katoa loops it over the top. Now that's a great step. Still trying to make metres as he's brought down after that good run.
Takes the safe option.
Plath has a go with the defence. And they seize him. That's the fourth. At dummy half. That is a pass, Cameron. Katoa surges forward in the tackle. Passes short. Gilbert. He's tackled. Defence gets him just 10 metres from the line. This is just outstanding defence here. Munro. Driven back in the tackle. And down he goes. Play the ball now. Fires out a pass. Don't need me to tell you that's a knock on. It's a scrum. Lays it off. Tabuai Fido. Confronted by a strong tackle. Grabbed by the defence. That's the first. Plays the ball. Quick with the pass. Plath slips in the short one. Caught there. Gilbert with momentum. The hooter is sounded. That's the first half completed. Cameron, that half of footy here tonight had a bit of everything.
The Rabbitohs are down by plenty at half-time. They will be very disappointed with themselves and will know too well that there is a lot of work to be done in the second half if they are to come back from this deficit. Let's see what they have to offer in their second half.
The home side go to the break in front. We'll have the second half in just a moment. Second stanza underway here. That's good positional play to take the kick. Walker makes the tackle. Front on defence.
The safer option taken there.
Gets the dummy half. Well held, no way through. Comes up with a play the ball. Out of my way, he says. Met by a wall of defence. Halfway through the count. Nice, good tackle. 2 defenders and he's down.
Chasing together. That's what we like to see.
Humphreys. They're closing the gap. Nice step. Blocked by the defence. Gray powers forward. Rushes into dummy half. Looks to pressure them with a bomb. Oh, dear me. A drop ball. He's shut down there by the defence. On tackle number 1. Plath tries a back pass inside. Dragged down.
Looking sharp in attack.
Flicks the ball inside. Putting up a chase. And some powerful defence coming in. He's halfway through this set. There's the tackle. Referee calls help. Turns it inside. This time it's a short pass. Held called by the ref. Katoa launches a kick. Munro catches it on the full. A heavy tackle. He's got momentum. He's tackled there and he's made good ground. That's one. Lovely pass. They toss him to ground. Second of 6 tackles there. Feeds it on. Confronted by the defence. Nice defence there.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Tests the defence with a short ball. That's a wide ball. Gray driving forward. Ball and all tackle. Ref has said 0 tackle. Graham tries the inside pass. So close now to the line. Gives it on. Kaloamatangi. Looking to score here, right on the line. Plays the ball a couple out. A battering tackle. They are over the line. I'm looking at Cameron. Nah, he's not sure. He's shaking his head. No try. Flicks a short pass. Finds support. The Rabbitohs threatening to score. Commanding plenty of respect from 2 defenders. Walker, Kaloamatangi. They're over. Cameron is applauding. Super try. Humphreys has the conversion. Good kick, and they'll get the points.
Wow, just listen to those fans. This match has sparked into action all of a sudden. Our comeback is on the cards.
The Dolphins lead by 6. Kicks it off deep. Mamazelis there to field the kick. Driven back in the tackle. Marshall King puts him away.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Kaloamatangi has a go with the defence. Held as the call from the referee. And that's the second. No way through.
Absolutely no way through there.
Gets the ball. Kaloamatangi. Arms are free, and there's the offload. Shrugs off the tackle.
Tonight, we've seen some solid running, dominating, and apparently lacklustre defensive running.
Passes. Walker.
Well done.
He's tackled. He surges forward. Shut down by the defence. Shut down. That's good defence there. Walker gets a kick in. Good positional play. He's there for the kick. Beats a man.
He's proving elusive.
Good play. They grab some decent territory. First tackle. Plath. He's tackled. Thrown to ground. With a quick pass. Caught by a pair of defenders. Looks and turns the ball inside. Farnworth. He's clear of another. And he's stopped in that one.
We're seeing far too many line breaks against the visitors. They're getting punished out there.
Oh, good ball. And the tackle is made. Kafusi with momentum. Captured by the defence.
They're in dire straits at the moment.
Sends that pass out. Hunts. Tass marks the ball. Caught it well and is tackled. Caught by two defenders.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Moali. Kepi. Gathered in the tackle.
Takes the tackle. Safe option.
Feeds the short ball. Loops a pass. Tass. He's almost made his way through.
A bit disappointing. They've been terrible. They need radical improvement.
The Rabbitohs unable to break through.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
Humphreys. They kick downfield. Didn't use all 5 tackles there. Halted by the defence.
Bang! What a tackle.
Tupou. There's the play the ball. 15 metres away. There's the second. Sends it back inside. Splendid try. The Dolphins have had the try awarded, and that'll put more points on the board. Tabuai-Fidow got in good position, timed their run, and reaps the reward for a good piece of play. Asako looks up at the posts.
Even money. I'm sure you'd find some takers in the crowd.
Asako is striking them well tonight, and that's shown by their stats. So far, they have converted 2 from 2. Straight between the uprights. The Dolphins lead by 12. Humphreys restarts play. O'Sullivan collects it on the full. And they rattle his back teeth in that tackle. Plays it. Passes inside. Has a look and flicks it inside. Real force in this defence.
Beautiful.
That's a clever pass. Blocked by the defence. Rounded up by the defence. Delivering the short ball. Clear through that tackle.
That's an alarming amount of missed tackles tonight. It's like they're playing with the lights off.
Cut out ball. They go downfield. Must have lost count of the tackles. That's good, getting to the loose ball. Whiten shakes him up. And he'll be forced to play it.
Takes a safe option.
With a little bullet pass. Walker. Wrapped up, no way through. At dummy half, works it on. He's tackled. Commands plenty of respect from 2 defenders there.
A line of defence on that chase. Well done.
Arrow powers forward. The Rabbitohs throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. Overpowered by the defence. 5 tackles. Play the ball on the 20-metre line. We'll test them on the ground with a grubber kick. Gilbert, look out, he's through the line. He's got momentum. Finally brought to ground. That is the first tackle. Shoves his way through. A wall of defenders. That's 2. Plays the ball. Kafusi.
Nice pass.
Mid-front on.
They need to get their act together, Vossi.
Lays it off. Finds support inside. Plath driving forward. Strong defence. The Dolphins on the charge. Crash tackle. Tackling in numbers here. It's wave after wave of attack. With a short ball. Well, he's produced a grubber kick. Kaloa Matangi, with the error, has dropped the ball cold. Quick with a pass. Tabuai-Fidow. The Dolphins are over the line.
The fans rise and celebrate a beautifully orchestrated try. Their team's second try in very quick succession here. The away side will be a little shell-shocked and will want to tighten things up very quickly.
This should be easy points.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
Asako is kicking well in this match. As the stats show, they have nailed 3 from 3. Successful with a kick.
It's funny what momentum can do in rugby league, especially when you've got a crowd like this urging you on.
The Dolphins lead by 18. The kickoff is deep. Katoa latches onto that kick. Grab there. He surges forward. Is tackled after making good metres. Trying to break up the defence. The short pass. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle. That's tackle number 2. Is dragged to the ground.
Some enterprising play.
Katoa. Avarillo. Caught there. He was just about through. They roll forward again. That is a pass, Cameron. He's caught by the defence. This is excellent attack. Loops it over the top. Kicks. Tass with a good catch. Driven back. Grabbed by the defence. That's the first tackle. Play the ball now. Arrow. He's tackled. Contained by the defence.
Chasing together. That's what we like to see.
Stands and passes. They've got numbers. Kepi with momentum. The Rabbitohs not able to break through the strong defence. Is halfway through this set. He's shut down there by the defence. Unable to break through. Dragged down. Gets to dummy half. Walker trying a little kick in behind. And he's over the line.
Oh, here's a try that should not have been scored, Rossi. It was a perfectly weighted grubber kick. But where were the defenders? They'll be kicking themselves.
Opportunity to add the extras. That's 2 points to the score.
Their fans will be very pleased with what they're seeing here. Very pleased.
Drives this kickoff long. Walker able to take that catch. Ball and all tackle. First tackle up. Slips in the short one. Kepi. Wrapped up like a sausage.
The safer option taken there.
Shovels it wide. Humphreys.
Great pass.
Crashes to the ground.
Looking sharp in attack.
Shovels it on. Whiten. Feeds it on. Wrapped up. Very nearly out of play there.
They've got to get their forwards involved here. Take some yards up the middle.
Run on defence. With a ball, but not really making any ground. Lovely pass. Tries his luck with a kick. Nailed in that tackle.
Absolutely no way through there.
Gives it on. Flicks the ball inside. And not able to offload as they come in over the top. Have coughed it up and lost possession. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so. Comes up with a play the ball. O'Sullivan. A textbook tackle. Commanding plenty of respect from 2 defenders. Fires out a pass. The Dolphins threatening to come up with points. They threaten to come up with points. Close to the line, still defence to beat. Gets the ball. Tabuai Fido shakes him up. Rushes into dummy half. Donahue surges forward in the tackle. They're over. Yes, indeed. A very nice try.
Good try that, Vossi. The build-up was impressive, and in the end, the defence had no answer for that piece of brilliance there.
They'll have the chance for another 2 now. He did that with his eyes closed. This man can do no wrong. He's just kicking so well. Humphreys restarts play. And he's right in position to field the kick. Classic tackle. They toss him to ground. That's the first. Passes. 2 of them combined to bring him down.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Feeds the short ball. He's got momentum. Referee calls help.
That's what the coach likes to see. Body on the line stuff.
A heavy tackle. Held call by the ref. Sends it back inside. Able to get a one-handed offload. Brings it up.
Look at him. Down to a jog. Doing it easy.
Thrown to ground.
They're getting numbers in, but are struggling to lock the ball up.
Loops a pass. There's the punt. That's good positional play to take the kick. Halted by the defence.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Looks and turns the ball inside. Arrow with momentum. Gathered in the tackle. On tackle 2. Snappy pass. He's tackled. The defence snuffs out the chance of an offload. Moves it on. Finds support. They force him back. 2 defenders and he's down. Turns it inside. Kaloamatangi.
Well done.
Referee shouting hell. That's the 5th tackle. Plays it. Look at that pass. Punts. Asako marks the ball. Good step. Almost through. Powerful defence. That's the first of 6. Passes inside. And they give him a real rattle up there. Sullivan puts him away. Second of 6 tackles there. Mesmerises the defence with a step. And he's stopped in that one. They're having such a strong attacking game here. And that is it. It's all over. The Dolphins start the season with a great victory.
2 points secured in damaging fashion. The result was never in doubt. They controlled the match and have come away with a very good victory here.
And that's the story of this one. You know what? They've got a bus to catch, so we'd better get moving.